Oh, what?
Lupical.
What do you... I don't know how to play these guys! What the fuck? Why am I Electro? I'm Fire. I'm so confused.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
I'm
Feel
so
this
lost.
ancient power. Coming to be.
Albedo, honey. Do a plunging attack, please. It's been a while since I unleashed my lightning during
It
Windbloomer.
happened a lot before?
I'm so confused why some people are voiced and some people are not. Unleashing lightning on people. No. Once in a while, maybe. It sure feels good to let loose, though. Well, Professor even wrote to me about that a few days ago. Of course, I made sure to emphasize that I always treat others with kindness. It's only natural for a student to inherit their teacher's ways, after all. And mine was a gentle old man from the Spenthemid school. So you see, this time I only use a gentle method of electrocution. Sure. I also put the words electrocution and gentle in the same sentence. So gentle, even Jean would have no reason to intervene.
Gent.
Seem to be in good spirits, Miss Lisa. Well, it's good to move about every once in a while. Okay. Let's go to the second place. Everything's in disarray. Where is it? Over there. Can I please use my characters? Oh, Venti.
Hey, Venti!
Shit, someone's coming. Help me, please! Someone help me!
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Oh, perfect. I can drop the act. Sorry, I thought you were regular citizens. It's about time. I think we can proceed as planned. I agree. Although it's been a while since I dealt with something this big, it's going to be pretty exhausting. Don't worry, I'll treat you to a drink for your trouble. Just what I wanted to hear.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
You can't make new friends when we're not here, you know? Trouble is like, don't be such a dumbass, Paimon. People exist outside of our bubble. Once they started surging in from Dragonspan during the trial, they soon became agitated, like in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expected those monsters to have become this advanced. The power of evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact that Duran absorbed the previous imposter.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
What the witness saw was true. I did hide those bodies, as I monitored the situation on Dragonspine. I noticed that many who ventured there came back different. Some were under the influence of Duran's power, but the less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters, who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. Most of those monsters who were replaced had no close relatives, so when their behavior changed, there was no one to notice. The monsters used their disguise to get close to people. I eliminated two who attempted to
What
attack.
about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monsters slowly digested the victims. Sometimes they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second, some teeth and bone. The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monsters' mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remains of the victims to put them to rest. Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies. After we defeated the doppelganger of Rippleflower on Dragonspan, we promised to tell each other a story, remember? Tell me the story of a gardener, I remember. I don't remember. I'll be frank, I don't. I'm glad. Then you remember what I told you about Subject 2. In this pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed the Rippleflower into Subject 3. So there was another imposter on Dragonspine that day. Yes, that would be Subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body on Dragonspine. So you see, at one point, there was something hidden in that hole you found. But Duran is becoming more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monster dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to Duran's stomach. Duran absorbed the failed creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who venture into Dragonspine for too long are also bound to fall under Duran's influence. But those effects don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive. You saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange, those are the same people who just tried to break into the Knights of Favonius' headquarters. The rune's powers remain dormant within them until, finally, it surged to the surface and seized control. That was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash that power, all those under its influence would become violent, and thus we would know who was affected.
Wait, so what do? We can't go around hurting innocent people.
That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I just laze around after promising to help. We will use the power of anime to restrain them for now. That should give the knights the chance to subdue them without harm. A specialized team will deal with them later. Alright, that's the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate that thing, right? Yes, so if there are little secrets other people should know, my identity, for example, keep it to yourself, okay? Alright, we should do it. Okay.
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many.
There should not be wind currents across the whole city. Everyone, can you hear me? Loud and clear, all units. What's your status?
Good. We have enough manpower to provide support. Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication! How is that even possible?
It's all thanks to La Barbados. With those blessings, we will succeed in defending our city. We're not defeating it, we're defending it. Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
You didn't have to broadcast that.
That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Oops.
Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness Sunny, Paimon, and Albedo found me. Got me out of a tough spot, huh? Oh, right. Now that you're okay, we should check on the status of the other areas. Bye, Venti. Thanks, friend. May the enemy arc protect... Wow. May you protect me, I guess. I got things covered here. I don't like being in the middle like this, especially on a bridge. Oh, look who it is. Are they finally gonna help each other like brotherly, like the brothers they are? That was a close one. I suppose thanks are in order, Master Dilok. I appreciate the help. No need. I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own convenience. You were... Why is he such a tsundere? Oh my fucking god. Well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together. You would just melt my eyes anyways. Do it yourself. Alright, tell me, when did you notice something was off? On the first trial. Oh, because of the fake Herfa? No, because of you. Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough? No, you weren't nervous enough. Tell me that, Master Dilok. When do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Master's incoming. On second thought, best not to think about it.
Burn!
Damn!
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Bam!
Cool it.
Ow. Rude!
This moment will be frozen.
Time for retribution!
Bam, bam, bam! Come here, buddy. Look, don't you die on me.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Oh, Are we done?
They're over there. Dilu, Kaya.
If you had time to make it out here, I'm guessing the other areas are
What?
secure.
We can't be here because we care?
Wait, this was just the closest spot. Did I by accident go to like the right thing? I had like 3 other things inside the city, didn't I? Maintaining control over the main road means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. You made the right
So what's
choice.
the status over here?
All under control, don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered. Think you mean the man who held the title of cavalry captain before you? You don't have to bring that up. Keep up the good work. We'll go check on the status of the other locations. Good luck! Oh, and I wanted to thank you for what you said in court. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Believe me, he had his suspicions since the first trial. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded
Aw,
killer.
that's so sweet.
Thank you for trusting me and for choosing to fight alongside us. As for you, Kaya, good work, as always. We'll see you soon. Stay safe. Okay, cool. Someone watching us? Oh no. It's just a cool transition. We're fighting as Rosaria and Barbara now?
Let the show begin.
Get healed. Have to be closer, okay. Okay, you gotta wait. I'm sorry. I'm all out of juice. Give me like 3 more seconds, 2 more seconds, 1 more second.
Oh,
Damn!
protect us.
Alright, you should be on
Thank
demand.
you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
You're not rushing back out to the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
Well, maybe we can give you a hand. As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are others here who need to get back to the front lines, so I'll escort you all
course.
myself.
Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. You can count on me. I don't really know how all of this started, but I do know that Jean and the others have been preparing for this for a really long time, so I think everything will be alright. No, it has to be. Did I catch you at a bad time, Barbara? No, not at all. Did you need something? I just wanted to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstadt. Attacks and fighting, so I need you to take care of yourself. How do you know? Albedo warned us in advance. It has something to do with Dragonspine, and he's our authority on that region, so we should take him at his word. Dragonspine, huh? So the city is going to be in danger? Yes, but the Knights of Favonius will do whatever we can to protect the people. But then, who will protect you? Don't worry, I'll look out for myself, I promise. Please let them be okay out there. Sister Barbara, could you lend me a hand? Oh, of course, coming! Okay, I might only just be playing as... Okay, maybe not. Oh, look, Bennett's here. Amber and Miko are there. The absolutely not the most useless characters in this game, huh? They're here, prepare for battle! God, everyone, incoming monsters at 11 o'clock. Looks like we got 25 Hillachos, 2 Blazing Axe Mitachos, and a bunch of different slimes. Prepare elemental countermeasures. Roger that. Oh god, I am the most useless ones. What do I do?
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Ow.
Engaging.
Can I go down? Oh wait, I can go down. For some reason, in my brain, I thought I had to be up there. Why do I play the most useless characters? We had like so many characters that we could have used there. A bunch of them. And instead, the game decides, oh, you gotta play these two now. They are equipped with shit. Technically. Okay, energy recharge. Why? Why? Huh? He's not even... They're both not C6. What? I am so confused. And Genshin builds in the theater already? They confuse me very much. Where do I go?
Let's keep going, team.
No escape.
I'm not questioning what the fuck they're doing. Just look at the Ayaka build over in the theater. Like the one that you can like go for this time. She's atrocious. She does nothing. She's absolutely useless.
Now's our chance.
I hate it here. Absolutely 100% hate it here. Come on, die.
Providing cover fire.
Ow. Go. Go B3. Go leave me alone.
All units are now in position.
Hertha! Ugh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead.
What?
And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
I got chills just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you, and you're none the wiser. Don't worry, once this is over, these monsters won't be a threat to us again. Albedo, are you okay? The trial was too hard on you, wasn't it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was so worried. Them here, I thought I was all the real at one point. I was complete in shock. So you didn't know, Amber? Then it seems Eula did an excellent job at keeping the situation on the wraps. And no need to worry, you two. I'm no worse for wear. It sounds like Eula, right? She's like an impenetrable wall, that one. You're not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's suggestion. He said the plan would work best with someone well known and reputable? No. Reputable. The fault being too high profile. Naturally, Miss Herta was the perfect choice. We need to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with an idea that she would disappear. So that explains the rumor that someone had fallen during a mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell right into our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Hertha direction subordinates, which was important because we needed it to be credible. The imposter saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake Hertha to appear on the night's patrol route, claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Yes, and our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Herta's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than Subject 2. So we had to wait long enough to convince the fake herder that she had our trust. Furthermore, we needed to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince herself she had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Don't worry, Babert has already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
Hi, Julie. Welcome. It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. It had to be at the right moment, or it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspawn and the monsters and the scars, and if my true identity got out, the public's trust in me would be gone. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due, it was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
He's just not talking. A lot of them. It's at this point, I don't know exactly whom's talking, whom's not talking, why. It's very random at this point. Indeed, and I have you to thank for that. You probably don't know it, but you've been a part of the plan since the beginning. But I didn't even know there was a plan. And for that, you've had my sincere apologies. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. This might not sound intuitive, but I did it to make the plan even stronger. From the beginning, I knew I had to leave the letter in my office for a fair and independent reader to discover. Someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return for Windblume. I knew you would agree to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as an honorary knight would compel you to start your own My investigation was I'm going to one hole and I'm not questioning it further. I had a despicable investigation. Hi, Jasky. Fake Hertha, subject 2, has met you on Dragonspawn before. If she thought even you had lost faith in me, her confidence might get the best of her. The perfect time for us to strike. Albedo's right, you were part of our plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense at our decision to keep that from you. I do take a tiny bit of offense there. I do. I actually do. And please, don't be too hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Enough people were involved in the plan as it was. We had no other choice. Then I got the Alakina plushie. He has a different Alakina. The honorary knight and Paimon will always be friends of Mondstadt. We will never forget that.
That means a lot.
It is us who should be thanking you, honorary knight.
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Oh my fucking god, where do I go? Get me up. Get me uppies. Over here? A bit further outside? Oh, okay, sure. It's exactly where I want it to be. Where do I go? Here. Eula!
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing
Wasn't
like
he
this,
in one of the Chronicle
I only
Wish
lost sight
thingies?
of her for 1 second.
I don't
How
think
am I
he gets
going
like
to
a
explain
rerun
this to Albedo?
anymore. I think at best you get him in the Chronicled Wish.
Explain what?
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon.
It is
What
us.
brings you here?
We're providing mobile support across the region. Was there something you needed to explain? You can tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said, so...
Tell us, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Clea, she disappeared right under my nose.
Of course, it's clear.
Sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I see. Please don't beat yourself up. Clea is...
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Alright, threading first. Conversation later.
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Well.
Shut her! Good grief!
Well.
Yeah, beg for mercy.
Unfortunate, huh?
Yeah,
Burst forth.
I could swear
those bombs.
thingy
what
stuffy,
you mean.
sprinted
She's not to be
is the word I'm looking
underestimated.
for. It's the Karen Bannerheim sake. It's the Gordon Ramsay of female clone. I don't know her name. Escafir? You won. Go Berkeley. I'll be counting on you to protect Eula next time too.
You can't be serious.
No problem. Just leave it to Klee. Are you going on patrol, Mr. Albedo? Klee heard you went camping for a few days, and these monsters followed you back home.
Camping. Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
That's right. So I need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Eula would be grateful to you if you escorted her back to the headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
Yeah, it would be an honor. Klee will do her best. Get back inside we go. Where is it? That is not where I wanted you to go. Sure. Over here? At the alchemy table with sucrose? Oh, Jean. Hello. That should be it for now. Good work, everyone. How do we fare injury-wise? Good. Our preparations paid off. Injuries are few and far between. I have the full recovery something. Wonderful. If I review it in a bit. Do you watch gameplay and kid click videos? Not really. If I see like a TikTok about a character and see like their idle animation or something, yes, but I'm like not searching for it.
Amber?
Is this about Skirk? Because I don't know about anyone else who's leaked right now. We're back. Click up, Miss Eula safe the whole day. Yeah, I don't really care about Skirk. I didn't see it. No, it was not on my TikTok yet. That's amazing, Klee. Eula, I was lucky to have you. Looks like we're still missing a few. Reporting back, Master Jean. Mission complete. Good to have you back, safe and sound. And great work, everyone. This operation could not have happened without you all. Your leadership is what made it possible, Master Jean. It's been a busy few days. You should take a well-deserved break. I will, but I believe you deserve one most of all. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have a few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends? Oh, yes, of course. We can talk about it back at headquarters. And the Empowerment should be there too. Alright, everyone. Who has finished their work should head back to their headquarters or to the church to get some rest. Wanna come with us, Klee? We can drink some tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies. Yes, yes! Yeah, I really don't care about Skirk. I'll be so for real. Auntie, thank you for everything. I know there were difficult moments along the way. Well, wait, does that mean you saw me running for my life? No, apologies. I just forgot I said anything. Just kidding, but you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my hat to the wind several times. Any notable information on the wind? Of course, I was out on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well, I picked up on anxious voices and a child's anger. Duran has been isolated for centuries, but absorbing subjects' true emotions allowed him to understand certain truths about this world and his existence, including the fact that he's no longer Mother's only child, or her most perfect creation. It's obvious he found that fact difficult to accept. The emotion he felt in response were quite genuine and, dare I say, human. If I eliminated the perfect creation, I would be the only child Mother needs. Its mindset arose out of Duran's instincts to compete and survive, and claimed to dominate all those around him. Of course, the absorption of Subject 2's knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach, accusing me of murder. In the end, however, Duran still lacks sufficient social intelligence. The fact that his army even got this far is a miracle.
No wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
That same feeling. It's close. Ooms? Miss Fania, here to make your report.
Nothing much to report, actually.
I don't trust this woman. Is that so? During the battle, you were talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You were in charge of patrols and post-battle reconnaissance this time. How did everything go?
No problems.
Oh, that was a trick question. That was a trick question, huh? If you don't mind me asking, why did you come from that direction? And why are you alone? Did you think we were still meeting at the side gate? There was a change of plans. We sent a message over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. There were a lot of changes during the operation, but I imagine you missed those as well, because you're under Duran's influence. And you have been since your trip to Dragonspan over 6 months ago.
Ugh.
Dum 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 dum! Albedo's like, bitch, why you trying to run? Don't move. Let's continue this discussion back at headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from his power. Oh, you got an achievement for that.
Huh?
Talk to Jean. Let's go. Oh, oopsie. Alright, the others are looking after Thonia. Please tell me what you can help. I can, as long as the rest of the operation goes well.
The operation isn't over. What do we do now?
What happens next is more of a personal project. I've consulted Venti about the possibility of calling a tripartite conference. Oh yes, that's a relatively new tradition. Grandmaster Worker came up with the idea a few years ago. I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexen Circle for a small favor. The Shuminas caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different, I'd have thought he was talking about his older sister or something.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either. He's the type to crack a joke at every opportunity, so whatever age that is. Indeed. Anyway, the Tripartite Conference is a gathering of 3 parties, the Hexen Circle, the Anime Archon, and the joint forces of the Knights and Church of Favonius. Lord Barbatus was able to facilitate a meeting between Varka and the mages. Varka is quite away with words, so he was able to gain their favor and convince them to agree to a very important request. Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to our nation. Yes, I now have a request of my own, so I need the conference to convene once again. Of course. Pass me the Dodo communication device.
You're gonna use that thing to call them?
Just watch and learn. Okay, I think this should do it. Toot 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 toot. Toot that, toot that, toot that, toot that.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Hold on, that's not the right voice.
Barbados?
Warka? Grandmaster? Oops, I put the wrong number. Sorry, Warka, you're probably busy right now.
Considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
Yes, well, have fun with that. We can talk some other time.
Hey, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
We just decided to, like, cut him off.
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Don't tell me he hid it beneath the great tree of Windrise. Seems like a bit much.
Hello? Who is this?
Greetings, Miss Alice. It's Venti.
Venti? No, it doesn't ring a bell.
You're really gonna tease me like this? Fine, it's Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
You still remember the Tripartite Conference, right? I'm calling on behalf of a friend. He's asking for a meeting.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
It's me, Aunt Alice. Albedo, captain of the Knights of Favonia's investigation team, requests a formal meeting with the Hexen Circle.
What is your wish, dear Albedo?
I want to accomplish something unprecedented.
How unprecedented? Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
In terms of technique, no, but in terms of location and materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Be right. Where? Here? As in this office?
Hello again, everyone.
Hello, Aunt Alice. I see you've turned yourself into a giant Dodoko.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
It's kind of adorable.
Wow, the attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request.
I'm guessing you still need to prepare. Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Aw, that's nice of you.
Huh. I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Thank you, Aunt Alice. Before we set out, there's someone you need to meet. Head to my office. He's waiting for you there. Okay. Whomst is it?
You really are a one-trick pony.
I don't need no stairs.